let's start with chapter number first, computer and its classification. So in this chapter, I will tell you about the different classification of computer by their size. Then what are the different computer components and input and output devices, software and computer languages. So what is computer? It is a machine that can perform several different functions. Computers are getting more and more advanced every day. According to the different, based upon their size, computers have different data abilities and they are classified according to purpose, data handling and their functionality. So classification of computer by size. So we have classified computer by the size. We have mobile computer, microcomputer, mini computer, supercomputer and mainframe computer. First is mobile computer. So what is mobile computer? It is the smallest computer which is designed to be carried anywhere. आप उसको कहीं भी किसी भी place पे easily अपनी pocket में ले जाके carry कर सकते हो. Like we have laptop, tablets, personal data assistant, PDAs, portable media players, and they all are mobile computer. इन्हें हम क्या कहते हैं? These all are mobile computer. ये portable होते हैं. Then we have microcomputers. They are used by one person at home and also personal computers or PCs. Various types of microcomputers are as follow. Let's see about the microcomputers. Like we have desktop computer. It is a personal or a mini computer sufficient to fit on desk. Then we have laptop computer. It is a portable computer complete with an integrated screen and keyboard. It is generally smaller in size than a desktop computer and larger than a notebook computer. और notebook computer से थोड़ा बड़ा होता है. Then we have palm top computer, digital diary, PDA, notebook. It is a hand-sized computer and palm top have no keyboard. इसमें कोई keyboard नहीं होता. They work with both input and output device. Then we have mini computer, medium power, more than microcomputer. We feel less than a mainframe, जिसको हम mini computer कहते हैं. There was first produced in 1960 और 1980 में इसको replace कर दिया गया था, which have become smaller and more powerful with time. Like we have CDC 168, DEC, PDP, and SEED, SDS 92 are example of mini computer. Next we have mainframe computer. Let's study about the mainframe computer. So for this, mainframes are big, powerful, and expensive multi-user computer. They are mainly used for bulk data processing in large organizations. So like government offices, airlines, banks, the IBM enterprise, जिसे हम UNICEF कहते हैं, they clear the path and they are the examples of mainframe. Now we have supercomputer. So supercomputer, they are the biggest and the most powerful computer. They often occupy whole room. आपका पूरा room को ही occupy कर लेते हैं, right? So government and large industries, they have supercomputer and they are used for weather forecasting and defense also. Like we have Ray 1, IBM, ASI, White, they all are the example of supercomputer. Now computer components. We have so many computers components. We have hardware and software. Hardware you can see, you can touch, but software, they are inside the computer. You can only work on them. So physical components that we see and touch are called hardware. They are of different size. They can be installed inside also. Now we have input and output devices. So what are input devices? An input device is any hardware device that sends data to the computer and it's allow user to interact it and control. Like we have supermarkets, bank, they use various input device to collect large amount of data rapidly. This is barcode reader. We have magnetic ink correctors. What are these? These are the input devices. Then we have barcode reader. You have seen barcodes on products like grocery item and clothes. The code for each product is unique combination of vertical bar जो क्या represent करता है product information like the price. So the cashier uses a barcode reader to scan the barcode on each purchase item and it gets input into the computer. और ये input करता है and the computer uses barcode to identify the product. और हम इसमें barcode का use करते हैं जिससे हम अपने product को identify कर सकते हैं. Then we have magnetic ink corrector reader like MICR. It is a recognition system that uses special ink and this ink contains magnetical particles of iron oxide. And when a document that contains the inks need to be read, it passes through a machine जो क्या करती है, इंक को मैग्नेटाइज करती है, उसको ट्रांसलेट करती है मैग्नेटिक इंफॉर्मेशन में इनटू करेक्टर्स. और IMCR टेक्नोलॉजी इज यूज्ड बाय बैंक्स और इनको हम किस में यूज करते हैं? बैंक्स में. Now MICR is used extensively in banks because magnetic ink characters are difficult to forge. Then we have optical character reader. It is a device that input normal printed or handwritten text. It is first produced a digital image of the text. ये क्या produce करता है? Digital image. And what is it is used to convert this image into charter codes, right? इस technique को क्या कहा जाता है? Then we have card reader. So what is card reader? They are used for reading information stored on various cards like magnetic strip card, smart card, और credit cards भी किसके example है? Magnetic strip card के. Information is in the form of numbers and characters. They are magnetically stored on the magnetic card reader. It reads the information quickly and accurately. ये information को quickly भी और accurately भी पढ़ता है. Then smart cards look like magnetic strip card but contain a small chip instead of magnetic strip. Then we have output devices. What are output devices? Output devices provide data in different forms like audio, visual and hard copy. It is usually used for display, projection or physical reproduction. So monitor and printer, they are the two most familiar output devices which we used with a computer. Some output devices are discussed below, like we have LCD, that is liquid crystal display projector, right? So liquid crystal display projector ये show करता है output from computer on a large scale. It is commonly used for displaying presentation during meeting and conference. जब आप display करते हो presentation को during meeting and conferences, then we have Braille printer और Moser produce Braille printout on computer file. It works with a software that translate text into Braille. जो क्या करता है text को Braille में transfer करता है. Then we have plotter. It is a computer hardware device much like a printer that is used to print vector graphics. जो किसको print करता है? Vector graphics को. Instead of toner plotter, use a pen, pencil, marker or another writing tool to draw multiple continuous lines onto paper rather than a series of dots like a traditional printer, right? Then we have software. The software, it is refers to the computer programs that are needed for running or operating computer system. जब आपको कोई भी computer program को run करना, operate करना, तो आप इसका use करते हैं. What is program? It is a step-by-step instruction to perform particular tasks, and we have classified into two parts: systems of software or application software. So in system software, we have operating system, compiler, assembler, interpreter or drives. And if we talk about application software, we have package and utility, right? Next is system software. In system software, it is a program which is designed, जिसको हम design करते हैं और ये क्या control करता है? Computer के operations. It is assist in running application program. They are classified into operating system, compilers, assemblers, interpreter or drivers. If we talk about operating system, it is a master control program जो किस पे रन करता है? कंप्यूटर पे, and it controls flow of signal from central processing unit to various parts of computer. So when the computer is switched on, जैसे ही कंप्यूटर switched on हो जाता है, जो ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम होता है वो लोड हो जाता है, and some of the operating system are Windows, Android, Linux and Mac OS. Then we have driver. It is a computer program जो enable करता है कंप्यूटर को to interact with another hardware, like we have printer and printer. Compiler, it is a program that can translate. ये करता है high level computer language program को machine language में translate करता है. The compiler first reads the whole program and then at one goes translate it into machine language. It reports program error to the user and along with the line number which error occurred. The translated program is called object program or object code, and this object program is saved permanently for future use. और हम इसको save कर सकते हैं permanently for future use. Now we have interpreter. What is interpreter? It is a program that translate one statement of higher language program to machine code. और वो इसको execute भी करता है. It then does the same for the next statement, right? An interpreter is a smaller program than a compiler. छोटा program है as compared to compiler. So what is assembler? It is a program that translate an assembly language program into machine language. ये assembly language program को किसमें turn करता है? Machine language. Then we have application software. So for application software, it is used for software created for a specific person. It is generally a program or collection of program which is used by end user. So it can be called an application or simply an app, and the software other than system software. And programming software are application software. It is of two types, packages and utility. ये दो तरीके के हैं, एक packages है और एक utility है. So first is package. What is package? It is a computer application consisting of one or more program created to do particular type of work. इसमें आपके word processor होते हैं, जैसे वर्ड पैड हो गया, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट वर्ड हो गया, ग्राफिक्स एंड प्रेजेंटेशन सॉफ्टवेयर जैसे आपके माइक्रोसॉफ्ट पावर पॉइंट हो गया, डाटाबेस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम जैसे आपके माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेस, माइसॉल और आपका ऑरेकल हो गया. देन वी हैव अकाउंटिंग पैकेज लाइक टेली एंड स्प्रेडशीट लाइक माइक्रोसॉफ्ट एक्सेल. Then we have utility. It is a program designed to do maintenance work on the system or on the system component, जिसमें आपका बैकअप सॉफ्टवेयर होता है, अमेंडा, बॉक्स बैकअप एंड डिस्क डिफ्रेगमेंट्स, डिस्क कंप्रेशन यूटिलिटीज. एंटीवायरस सॉफ्टवेयर होता है जैसे आपका मैक फ्री हो गया, क्विक हील हो गया, नॉर्टन हो गया. राइट नाउ नेक्स्ट इज योर कंप्यूटर लैंग्वेज. So let's talk about computer language. Computer language also called programming language, and it is the language which is used to write and develop software programs. Computer languages can be classified into two broad categories, that is low level languages and high level languages. So next is low level languages. दो तरीके की होती है, एक तो machine language और एक assembly language. So we have machine dependent code written for one machine might not work for the other machine. Now we have machine language that computer understand and that can execute directly without translation. In machine language, each instruction is written in the form for a long string. Next, a program written in a machine language runs very fast because no translation is required. इसमें आपको किसी भी तरीके की translation की need नहीं होती है. Right? Then we have assembly language. Let's talk about assembly language. It is the first computer language which is use words and make letters and English alphabet. In 1950 में develop हुई थी. Each instruction to the computer is written using letter combination that tells computer where the data is and what to do with. Now we have high level languages. Wide use of computer by mid 1950 led to the development of high level languages. Languages we use English, mathematical symbols, and they made computer programming simpler. A program in a high level languages, what it is called? It is called source program. ये source program होता है. It cannot run directly on the computer. It must be compiled or interpreted first. High level languages program. These can be run on different types of computer without change. Like we have basic, COBOL, Fortran, C, CCC, and Java. Right? This was all in this chapter. Hope you understood. Now I will start with the exercise of the chapter. Now what sort of computer is RAID 1? It is a supercomputer. Next is which of the following is a utility? आपको बताना है इसमें से utility क्या है आपका Mac free. Then we have which of the following is an antivirus software? तो आपका Mac free एक antivirus software है. Next we have dash lets the computer program to interact with hardware devices. That is your driver. So which is not a high level language? Basic. It is not a high level language. Now next is fill in the blanks. And dash is a device to input normal printed or handwritten text. तो इसे क्या कहा जाता है? An interpreter. A dash is an example of output device. Printer. A compiler is an example of dash software. Dash, dash, dash are the example of high language. CCC, COBOL, and assembly language. Next is dash language is written as a long string of 0 or S, binary. Now, true and false. Mobile computers are the smallest in size. Is true. Machine language use letter codes. Is true. Smart cards contain a chip instead of magnetic strip. It's true. Antivirus software is a master control program that runs the computer. Basic is an example of high level language. False. ये low level language. नेक्स्ट इज आंसर द फॉलोइंग क्वेश्चन. हाउ आर माइक्रो कंप्यूटर्स डिफरेंट फ्रॉम सुपर कंप्यूटर. आपको डिफरेंस देना है दोनों के बीच में. डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन मैग्नेटिक स्ट्रिप एंड स्मार्ट कार्ड. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन कंपाइलर एंड इंटरप्रेटर. लिस्ट 4 टाइप्स ऑफ एप्लीकेशन सॉफ्टवेयर एंड गिव एन एग्जांपल. व्हाट आर पैकेजेस एंड यूटिलिटीज. डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन मशीन. आपको मशीन लैंग्वेज और असेंबली लैंग्वेज दोनों में एक ब्रॉड डिफरेंस देना. Right, we have completed this chapter. Hope you understood each and everything. Now let's meet in the next class. That's all for today. Thank you.